I still can see invisible disabilities. He said it's an internal battle, and that everyone in his army is half willing and blind, that he fights with belts wrapped around his own ankles, alongside his heart, his opponent, his own mind. He locked on his waist a metal shackle, because at times he could not resist the temptations on the other side. Sleep is the only thing his peace is enshrined in, trapped in the darkness of anxiety, searching, depending on a temporary light to shine in. And after the lies that he once lay close with, he finally accepted his diagnosis, and all did was confine him, and so did their words. Bullies with big boys in his claws, sharpened using insults that even he thought defined him. He just wanted people to see him as he fought with this invisible war with his sanity, because they needed to know that when he is laughing it's in agony, that when he's hyperactive his illusions are wrestling with his reality, that his depression spirals from past experiences that ended tragically, that his medication strips him of emotion, hence why he doesn't socialize naturally, that he can't accept himself anymore. Because he looks into the mirror with the lenses of humanity and they never gave him a chance. He forgot how to enjoy himself and no one is willing to teach him or give him that chance, and so all he has left is a dance. A contemporary dances his illusions, his confusion makes him sweat. Left, forth, beginning a new sense. Every rotation another regret, and every rotation another is upset, and every rotation comes another hope for his own death to come. And he's a son. And so what happens when a mother holds the hand of her child but can't touch him anymore? When she knows of the battle he fights inside but is still blindfolded in this war? When she tries to sympathize but her level of understanding is too poor? What happens when a mother tries to brush joy out of a child's emotions that were already destroyed at the core? When a mother and son's relationship cannot be maintained, when any relationship a child had cannot be restored, when a boy can't even love himself like he did once before. So he sings, invisible disabilities they can't see, wheelchairs for happiness they can't see, crutches for relaxation they can't see, band-aids for hope they can't see. So he watches the hands on the clock struggle to keep forth. There are too many reasons to be grieving, so his river of tears have lost their course. His eyelashes have felt more liquid than the clouds, because the thread of his explanations are constantly cut short. He once felt like a child, once felt loved. Well, see, there's nothing less than amazing, but now the sun screams in horror at his fire, raising its rays curve away from his eyes, ablazing. She may seem vulnerable, but no one is correctly gazing. See, this young boy carries the weight of a mountain on his body, but all they see is a backpack, and so who's the one not engaging? We're disengaging, alienating him from a sense of normality. He sees a door for the physically handicapped and it's opening automatically, but his door is yet to be created, so he doesn't know how to enter society. Invisible disabilities we will never see. And it's not something we must see, it's something we must know exists. That the invisible first aid kits and band-aids and crutches and wheelchairs are common. And this boy must know that we'll care, that the battle will be fought with those that can feel, and that's far better than those that can see. So let us use love and compassion to make visible invisible disabilities. Thank you. My name is Mustafa. I go by Mustafa the Poet. I'm an artist, I'm a writer, and I'm a social activist from Toronto. And I was born and raised in Regent Park, which is Canada's first and largest housing project. And for me, the one thing that I'm going to bring to this stage, and my one message today, is truth. When you are true to yourself, and you are true to your cause, and you're even true to your art, for those of you that are artists, or for those of you that are into sports, or for whatever it is that you are into, for whatever it is that you are passionate about, if you approach it with the truth, and you allow for there to be a transparency between you and that thing, between you and that art, between you and yourself, then you will always succeed. When I started as an artist, the way that I got to the place that I am right now, the way that I was able to collaborate with artists like The Weeknd and with Drake, and writing songs that was about writing truth, it was about writing things that actually spoke to me. When you're playing a sport and when you're in the gym and you cheat yourself, and when you're cheating the sport and you're not training the way you should, when you're not running the way you should, or when you're not dedicating yourself or completely submitting yourself to the work or to the volunteer work that you do, you're only cheating yourself. And so that's why I'm going to say that whatever you approach, make sure you approach it with the truth. And without further ado, I'm going to perform my next piece, and this is going to be my last piece of the day. Thank you so much. Etched on our hands are these scars. Etched on our hands are these scars. No matter how untouched our perfection is flawed, the hurt of this world is remembered on our palms. Still I use them to hold my dreams, as fragile as they are. Still I use them to hold. And when we enter this world, I don't believe we cry because it's cold, but because hearts have turned cold, and so we begin to think for our own. But we quickly learn about those whose left hands have veins that stretch to those left behind, who silence our cries with their beating hearts that are reborn each time they look to our eyes. They silence us with blankets that will turn evils away, and the silence falls down our faces like liquid, for we are holding the breaths of today. And on our hands are the maps of our homelands. We are nomads that found shelter in the stars, aspiring to be born into oxygen that reminds us to breathe. We speak our thoughts into the air. We refuse to let the winds forget our voices and our names. We repeat them until it whispers back, and we'll cut through the wind's path like the cup on our palms, to remind it that it can always have a change of direction if things go wrong. Etched on our hands are forgotten love notes, because not every child has the opportunity to be loved. Not every child can afford to dream. So I fall into a sleep so deep, sleepwalk, carrying dreams as big as the moon. I may get lost in this love and forget my way back to my room. Sleepwalk to dreamers kept up by the darkness, share pieces of this moon so they can fall unconscious among stars. See, reality is overrated. This is how in a sorrow-filled world we've made it this far. Not daydreaming during big jobs, but turning daydreams to day jobs. Wearing hope around our neck like an IV line, with the hopes that we'll survive, that we won't flatline on faith this time. Won't turn on the TV to watch faith rewind. We do what we can for those who can't. We grow large enough to show people time. Etched on our hands is a guide to survival. Tears in our palms, we spoke, we screamed, we held on for this long, so that even when we sleep, the winds will continue whispering our songs, changing directions with our pain. We won't let it forget our names. And as long as the sun rises, so can I. And if I'm frail and small, I cannot shine. And they've seen me fall, so just watch me fly. Let them see the wounds under wings that will once sky deprived. And I will love, for love does not wither like time. For bricks and bodies are only costumes for the soul. A soul I'll feed and clean and hold and let go. For the light I give off lets my community glow. For darkness kills the creative mind. In blankets we fold, and in blankets I tell stories about cultures of gold. I read my palms, for in them they are told. Read your palms, for in them the truth are told. Thank you so much, man.